What's going on, you guys?
What's going on?
Welcome to another episode of What's Going On. Let's talk about Blake Lively again.
Absolutely.
Oh my God. So this is really awkward, but Blake Lively and Anna Kendrick, they're trying to promote their movie, Another Simple Favor, and it's been one of the most awkward kind of...
Cringe? In the cringe side?
Yeah, it's just very cringe because they obviously don't like each other.
Oh.
And one of the things that I really want to talk about is how petty Blake Lively is. Now I want to show you their movie poster, and I want to see if you can see anything unusual. Yeah, Another Simple Favor. Do you notice anything unusual?
Yeah, the martini glass.
Okay, well, yeah, it's kind of unusual. Okay,
what?
do you see anything unusual here?
Anna Kendrick, Blake Lively.
Do you see anything unusual in this poster?
Where's the guy?
Okay, look closely. Okay, look closely. I want you to see Blake Lively's name versus Anna Kendrick's name in all of these movie posters.
Oh, that she's on top?
Yes.
Oh.
So Blake Lively's name is on top. And a lot of internet people, internet sleuths out there have been noticing this too. When this movie poster dropped, one of the first comments that I saw was, why is Blake's name higher than Anna's? And, a lot of people are like, oh, you guys are reading way too much into this.
Oh.
You guys are just conspiracy theorists. There's nothing to it. It's just a design choice. But it's
According to who?
According to people on the internet, on Team Blake's side, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you guys are reading way too much into this. Even if you look at Blake Lively's lawsuit, her 10 pages of evidence where she showed mean comments from people on the internet talking about her.
Yep.
She even included this comment. Why is Blake Lively's name placed higher than Anna Kendrick?
Oh, wow. She
Is
really
it also
included
her
that.
So even Blake Lively is presenting this as a form of bullying. This is a case of her being a victim again, right?
Wow.
Well, look, I dug into this and I went down the rabbit hole and I want to share what I found. So
wow.
Okay, so apparently in Hollywood, this is what they call top billing. Is the order of names that appears on movie posters is contractually negotiated by each actor before.
No way.
Yes.
No way.
So it's really important.
So they offer you the role, but she was, okay, yep, but I want my name in capital letters, big one, and the first one.
Well, let me show you the movie poster for the first movie, A Simple Favor. Notice how Anna Kendrick's name is before Blake Lively's. Okay? This is called the top billing order. So whoever they feel is deemed more important, they put in front of the credits in a movie poster.
Makes
Again,
sense.
if you look at A Simple Favor from their another version of it, Anna Kendrick's name is on top of Blake Lively's. And so let me pull up an article I found that kind of explains this. This is from Film Art Gallery. Behind the billing block, the star power that shapes movie poster credits. And so this article explains what is a billing block on a movie poster? A billing block is a section that features the names of key cast members, directors, producers, and other credits, typically displayed in a standardized small font format at the bottom of a poster. A billing block isn't randomly thrown together. The order, size, and even placement of these names are governed by strict industry protocols. Each actor, director, producer, screenwriter, and even the companies involved in the production have a say in how and where their names appear on their poster. Yeah. So I kind of want to talk about the pettiness of this. And I want to show you some examples of movie posters from other movies. For example, you'll see here's Interstellar, right? Matthew McConaughey.
Way better movie. Way better movie than Thor.
Yeah, great movie, right? But you can see Matthew McConaughey is listed first, Anne Hathaway second, and then you have number 3 and 4. Here's an example of the Coneheads. Dan Aykroyd is obviously the top billing actor versus Jane Curtin. Here's La La Land. Ryan Gosling is in front of Emma Stone. Suicide Squad. When Margot Robbie was kind of starting out,
right?
Will
was
Smith,
not that big.
Yeah, Will Smith, Jared Leto, Margot Robbie is third in the list. It's like a pecking order, right? It's like the Hollywood pettiness pecking order.
Yeah.
Like who is bigger than the other star?
Clearly, it's not an alphabet order.
Yeah, it's not an alphabetical order. Even though Margot Robbie is like one of the main characters, Will Smith is the biggest star. That's why his name appears first.
Yep.
And so what happens in Hollywood is that, as soon as you kind of climb the ladder in fame and celebrity, you want to be in front of everyone else. You want to be on top of everyone else. And so for example, if you look at Bird of Prey, the sequel, and Margot Robbie is now the top number one billed actor in the movie poster. And so this kind of like opened a whole world. Like
these are the Olympics.
Yeah. It's like, wow, this is the pettiness. This is the pettiness Olympics of Hollywood. It's like, and here's some more examples. Like here's Scarlett Johansson, obviously, Bill Murray, then Scarlett Johansson. But again, early on in her career, she wasn't that big of a star. Here's Ewan McGregor's ahead of Scarlett Johansson. And here's The Avengers, right? Where you have all the main actors and actresses. Scarlett Johansson is number 4th or 5th. And then eventually what happens is, again, you just get bigger and you get your name in the top billing. For example, I think when Black Widow came out, she was the first actress listed in the movie poster. So people are saying this, was just a design choice. It absolutely wasn't.
It's not. You're right. Not. Yeah, it's not.
Yeah,
it's not.
Yeah, and
wow.
So, but here's the thing. I have found some past examples of people actually doing this in Hollywood, and this really exemplifies how petty people are in Hollywood. For example, people often refer to this movie poster, The Towering Inferno, starring Steve McQueen, Paul Newman, William Holden, and Faye Dunaway.
Yo, what a horrible design, by the way. But
it's a horrible design. Yeah. It doesn't make any sense. Everything seems a little off kilter.
Out of place.
But why? Why? Do you notice Paul Newman's name is higher than Steve McQueen?
Yeah.
So back in the day, Steve McQueen and Paul Newman, they were both kind of like equal, kind of like Hollywood A-list celebrities at the time.
Same range.
And they had to negotiate that if Steve McQueen's name was going to appear ahead, left to right, Paul Newman's name had to appear higher. And even if you look at the movie poster, Paul Newman's face is higher than Steve McQueen's face.
Wow.
Now, this goes even further back, and this is probably one of the craziest examples of the pettiness in Hollywood, where people wanted to be ahead of someone else in the movie poster credits. Here's an example of Outrageous Fortune movie poster featuring Shelley Long and Bette Midler. Well, Bette Midler wasn't very happy about this, so what she demanded was that they make another second movie poster where they reversed the entire movie art in reverse, putting her name in front and Shelley Long second. And they distributed this movie poster equally.
Oh, 50-50.
50-50. One version to one movie theater, the other version to another movie theater. Isn't that ridiculous?
It's stupid.
It's absolutely stupid. And
I mean, sure, you did a good job, but I don't know. I don't understand the ego, dude.
Yeah, and so this is not a coincidence. This is purely, I'm better than you. I want to be on top of you. I want to make sure, I'm not second anymore. Second place to Anna Kendrick. Again, I love to play this clip again. I know we saw this earlier.
Yeah.
But this is probably the most iconic clips of Anna Kendrick.
And thought she seemed nice, and little did I know.
Yeah. Look at the body language experts analyzing this right now.
The look on her face, the body language is hilarious. They obviously hate each other.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And she's always trying to get the opportunity to tell, I'm better than you.
Yeah.
I'm going to do better than you.
Yeah. So another thing that I kind of want to point out is, okay, so we have this whole movie poster situation. And if you still don't believe me, they just released a new version of Another Simple Favors movie poster. Okay. And I'll show it to you again.
What is that?
This is the second version of it.
Who's in top?
Look at her name.
Who's in the top?
Exactly. So again, this is not a coincidence. This is literally Blake Lively demanding, one of her demands is that her name has to always be on top of Anna Kendrick. And if that wasn't proof enough, there's actually in the trailer of Another Simple Favor,
All right.
you will see in the credits, even in the trailer, Blake Lively's name is above.
No way.
Yes. Unbelievable, right? Unbelievable. This is Hollywood pettiness at its worst. And again, let's go back to her original movie poster where she removed Justin Baldoni's name, and she's the only name on the movie poster. This is the most coveted spot in the movie poster, and she literally deleted Justin Baldoni's name from the movie poster. That's the pettiness, right?
Oh.
And then I found the actual original movie poster of It Ends With Us.
Wow.
Look, if you notice that in Justin Baldoni's original design, he gave everyone fair credit in the top billing order. Blake Lively, Justin Baldoni, and Brandon Sklenar, right?
Oh.
And instead, we have this version.
Yeah. A picture of her, her name, her movie.
Yeah, no one else.
Yeah.
No one else. No one else. Just her all alone. Thanks to Ryan Reynolds' marketing company that she used
Absolutely.
to produce this movie poster.
Cheers to Mint Mobile.
Anyways, so there is some hope though, because guess what?
What?
I found the Blu-ray cover of It Ends With Us, and look, check it out.
Is it the name there?
Yeah.
Wow.
They put back Justin Baldoni's name back into the movie cover.
What?
Isn't that crazy?
That's cool.
Yeah, I know. There's some redemption here.
Yep.
You know, there's some hope. There's we're slowly restoring faith in humanity.
Exactly. Exactly. In Hollywood.
In Hollywood, one movie poster at a time.
Let's don't play fool. Yeah, but that's really cool to see.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah. Anyways, so what are your thoughts? Do you think Blake Lively is one of the most pettiest people, insecure women in Hollywood? I think so. Let me know in the comments. Until next time.
See you guys.
Bye, guys.